guys, my name is Alex and today we're going to be taking a look through my most recent sketchbook. If you don't know me, hi and welcome. I'm a fine art fantasy artist and illustrator, and this was my main sketchbook during my second Disney college program. The actual sketchbook itself is a Marmon brand. I don't know anything about the brand, it's a dry media sketchbook. I like it very much and I've had it forever. The sticker was given to me by a guest when I worked at Fantasmic, when that reopened in 2022. There was a little girl and she was handing out stickers to all the cast that were up in the area, and it immediately went on the front of my sketchbook as soon as I got back to the bus. For our first page, I have some character sketches. If these girls look familiar, you might have seen them in this illustration, which I already did a video on and also posted the process of on my Patreon page. These are two of the girls in the fictional band I have with my best friend Art, and these were drawn on my grandmother's floor like the night before I moved into Disney housing for the college program. She had found an art kit that had belonged to my uncle in her garage, and I was like, I'll draw with that, and so I did. I drew this. Instead of doing something actually like useful like packing or getting things ready. No, I'm floor art time. Speaking of art, this is my best friend Art. So one of my main concerns when I was in Disney was losing the ability to draw likenesses well, since if I don't keep up on it, I do tend to lose it. And I love drawing Art. They have a very drawable face. And so when I asked for pictures on Instagram, Art gave me blanket permission to draw any picture of them, and I was like, sick. Also, I draw them enough where it's like, it's a pretty easy face to draw, if you catch my drift. It's not like where you are drawing like a family member that you've never drawn before, or someone you don't know, where it's like, this sort of look. No. Art I've drawn enough times where I'm like, yeah, that's them. And then in the background, we've got what my view was while I was drawing that from the Japan Pavilion in Epcot. Love hanging out in Epcot to do drawings. I also love when theme park guests clock that you work there, because I walked all the way into the back of Animal Kingdom to sit on this random bench and draw for 4 hours. Yeah, that's normal. That's normal behavior. Oh, and then if you have any questions about supplies, let a girl know. But most of these are going to be col erase pencils, which I have some up here. I like them. I use them till they're very tiny. With mechanical pencil on top to do my refined sketches. I'm not going to turn this, but I will turn the camera and poster. Just tilt your head. You'll be fine. This is my friend Robin, whose first graphic novel actually came out this year. It's called Upstaged, and you should read it. It's fantastic and amazing, and available at your local bookstore or wherever books are sold. Thank you. And then this is the clock tower in Adventureland, which I may or may not have drawn while I was waiting to clock in. These are two more portrait drawings. This is also Robin, but I don't think this one is as good of a likeness. And then this is my friend Kit from art school, which it says redo next to it. Kit, I never sent you this because I didn't like how it turned out. It doesn't look like you. This was a picture from Pinterest, which doesn't look like the model, but I think I did a good job on the nose. Just don't look at it. And then this is one of the students from a previous job. I don't even know what you would call it, like a counselor at like an art summer camp, college prep art school type thing. This was one of the students. She had this great picture that was taken of just absolute disgust at something someone else had said, and we all ended up laughing about it, but I was like, I must save this for the future. Some more portrait sketches. These are 3 of my friends, Lexi, Tessa, and then Art again. I love all these pictures. I was with Lexi the day this one got taken. She didn't end up buying that hat, but it was cute. We got some more drawings of Art. Top middle isn't super accurate, but I see the vision. I see what I was trying to do. I just wasn't really sure how to do it. And then, just for reference, these take me about 10 minutes for the more detailed ones. This one less time because I'm not being super accurate. This one probably more time because I struggled with it and didn't love how it turned out. I don't know what the drawing on the left is. That's not a reference. That's not of anybody. But then this is my friend Skylar, also from art school. This one turned out really good. I like that drawing a lot. Then these were 2 more of my friend Lexi when I asked for more pictures. This is my first attempt and I did her dirty. Like, it's close, but there's something like uncanny about the likeness. I almost have her mouth right, but not quite. The nose is weird. I did something, it's giving Botox. I'm sorry, Lexi, that's why I never showed you that one. But this one is so pretty. I like that one so much. And then what does this say? Lexi drawn on table at TSO. If I think of what TSO is, I'll put it in the description, but I don't know what it is off the top of my head, because clearly I thought I would know what that is. Okay, so this is from Epcot. This is inside the big aquarium at the Living Seas. They're not seats, but there's benches, I guess, in like the aquarium tunnel you can go into. And I was sitting there and I was drawing the people who were by this big, I guess, backlit aquarium, because like the fish are here. I didn't draw any fish, ironically, but there was a sign that had a yellow tag. And then I thought it was really sweet because there was a couple and they were holding hands, and then there were some little kids playing. It was all just very sweet and I wanted to capture it. It's not super accurate. I wish I had had something bigger than a mechanical pencil with me, but the vision, you see it, right? So this is after I got home. My second internship ended on January 1st of 2024. So this is the second week of February. This is my new logo, which you might have seen elsewhere on my channel and other places on the internet. This is a study of an Alphonse Mucha drawing, and then this was on a butternut squash that my mother bought, and I was like, can I have that? Because that's a fantastic sticker. I'm easy. Absolutely crazy. Graphic design is my passion. This is a study of a photo, I think, from Pinterest. Just a quickie to try and get back into the habit of daily drawing, since as soon as I got back home, I stopped doing that. These were a couple of me and then some pen testing, I think. I also like to be able to draw myself. She's my most available model, and like, she's super fun to work with. I don't know, don't ask me. I like this picture of myself. I like a little side profile. Again, not super accurate, but I finally just got rid of this shirt that I'm wearing in this, actually. It was this like corduroy shirt. I digress. That's Steve from Stranger Things, and I don't know who this is. Okay, this is fun. This is from August of last year. I can only think of the actress's name, but the girl from Pearl. Is her name just Pearl? From the Please I'm a Star clip that was going around? She has like the red dress. I want that red dress, by the way. This is a thumbnail for something that I don't know what it is. And then these are some pen sketches. Random people, I think. Sorry, Art, I'm including this in the thing. Based on a picture Art showed me of when they went as oh god, I almost just said Hamlet. Hamilton. From when Hamilton was big as a teenager, we so would have been friends. We met in art school, but yeah. So Art and I went to Booth Bay, the Railway Village Museum, and we were there for like 8 hours, so I did a bunch of drawings while we were there. And that's of the end of the train, and like that's where they got in to drive it, because Art drove the train. And then this is buildings, I think. Don't know what that is, but that's cute. And then this is George from Murdoch Mysteries. It was my first time doing like a serious likeness drawing in a while. For lack of practice, I think it's okay. His eyes are a little bit messed up, but if you squint or you like look at an angle, that's pretty all right. Portraits. This one is of Bestie Liz, which she's probably gonna be like, girl, why did you pick that picture? But I think that picture is so gorgeous. I didn't do a great job of rendering it. It doesn't look like you, but I love that picture. We were taking Instagram photos of our outfits before we went to see Florence and the Machine, and all of the pictures we took that night are so special to me. And then this is a wizard. This is one of my characters holding some flowers, because I realized I never drew like made up stuff. We're getting into this year, so this is June of this year. I like stopped drawing made up fun stuff, and this sketchbook was really only real people drawings, or like drawings of stuff that I looked at, which is fine, but I miss it. So there she is. Her name is Mika, and that's her in her little dress from Pinterest, and some flowers that are really hard to decipher. These both were drawn when Art and Art's friends from high school and I all went to Fan Expo Boston, which was super fun. We had an amazing time. I filmed a vlog that I haven't edited, but this was the view from where we had found benches up on like the second or third floor. And so this was what I was looking at through the windows that were across from us. These are more Fan Expo drawings. This is of Art that I took when we went to Greystone Coffee. They had a little outfit on with their little bag, and I don't know, the pose was just posing. This is like a coffee window that you like order in, and then they hand you the stuff. There's an actual cafe too, but I thought that was so novel and so much fun. This is Art's foot, because they had on fun socks. Didn't draw the socks well at all, but that's a pretty okay shoe. This is Devin, one of Art's friends from high school, who was really fun to get to know. Art as the Art's gonna be mad when I get it wrong, but is it the 10th Doctor from Doctor Who, the bow tie man? Anyway, there's this is one selfie that Art took where it's giving very sparkle on, and so you see the vision. Art again, because we were sitting next to each other, and I was like, I bet I could draw you good from the side. It's not super accurate, but we're gonna give it to me. This is still in the 10th Doctor outfit. And then I saw a hot man. I saw a hot man dressed as a stormtrooper, and he walked by and it with like carrying his helmet like 2 or 3 times. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and say that I didn't speak to the man though, so if you are in high school, disregard. You just have a great character design, and your hair is hairing, my dude. He had a headband on in real life, but I cut that for dramatic effect. I think this is Elaine from The Blind Prince on Webtoon. I screenshotted the OG designs because I thought they were really pretty, like when they first came out, and so I believe that's who that is. This was going to be art again, and then the likeness was not likenessing, so I stopped. And then this was Katie Kirby based on a photo she posted on her Instagram. Then I tried to draw Art and I in our little outfits for the last day. They were a cowboy, and I was in big jacket, except I hated the way it was turning out. So I said, your turn, and then while we waited for our train back to civilization, I made Art draw on my sketchbook, and they drew me in my little outfit better than I did, so you can put together what I was actually wearing. I was in my plant pants. And there were pigeons in the station where you get the train, and I was in love with the pigeons, and so Art drew me holding one up, and then stopped while they were still a decapitated head, which, I mean, law of equivalent exchange. This was also the day of Comic-Con, where we were sitting there drawing. This was pre the T station, we were still in the actual convention center, and a man stopped our conversation while we were there with like all 5 of us, and he went, nice toes, and I was like, what? Or nice toenails, excuse me. I got distracted by the sheer audacity. But we were all talking really loudly, and so maybe he just wanted us to shut up, I guess. But I laughed about it for like 20 minutes. In case you guys are wondering, I have nice toenails. So says the man at Comic-Con. This was when I was back home. This is July. We're getting towards the end of it now, and trying to get back up on drawing likenesses before I leave for my 3rd Disney College program. I do better with my drawings if I do a rough and then, not even a clean sketch, just like a second sketch, I guess, because I figure out what I'm doing wrong in the first one and then can look at, obviously her head's too big, it's very manga proportions, it's not realistic. And then I guess this one I just went right in with pencil. Good for her. I don't know who she was, but I also was using some fancy fine art drawing techniques like the envelope, where you like line the outside silhouette of whatever you're drawing and then like fill that in. Photos from Pinterest. So this is also from Pinterest, and these were done on separate days. It's someone called Lily Barton or Borton maybe. I wrote it really small for some reason, but this is my rough. That was my final. I really just love old pictures and drawing like old theatrical costumes. I don't know. I definitely think doing the side-by-sides helps me break down the shapes a lot better and make sure I'm staying more accurate to the photo, but that is it for the sketchbook tour. I don't even have anything on like the back cover. Normally I have like swatches or something, but quick as that was, I hope you enjoyed it. If you like what I make and want to see more of it, feel free to subscribe or check out my Patreon. They did get early access to this video. Before you saw this, they already watched it. They already peered upon it. They absorbed what I had to say, theoretically. I have a bunch more videos in the docket waiting for me to edit them once I learn DaVinci, but for sticking around, give me a thumbs up if you liked the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!